Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the replay. This is Ari Squires here. I am here getting ready to start shooting for my No More Chains film tomorrow. Yay! And I am so super excited. This has just been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So, welcome back to those of you that are coming on for the replay. I want to share some information about live events, workshops, seminars, retreats. The things that we need to do as entrepreneurs to, tap into and connect more personally with our ideal clients, with our audience, with our tribe, with our community. So I want to share just a couple things. I have 7 tips, 7 reasons why you may not be selling out your events. And it's not always about selling out. It's about having the right people there, right? It's about having the right people there, your ideal clients, the right people that you want to help, the right people that you want to serve. Those are the people we want there. We don't want our cousins. We don't want Uncle Ray Ray and Grandma and Pookie and them. We want people there that we can work with and people that we can help and people that we can, whose lives that we can impact with our gifts, right? That's what we want. And I've noticed throughout my career in doing live events and being an entrepreneur over 12 years, I've noticed when I go to some events, I notice a lot of what's missing. And so then what I do is I look at the marketing that's taking place before the event and I look at what's missing, and I want to help so many people, but, it's just one of those things. You can't help everybody. You got to help those that want to be helped, those that are willing to invest in themselves. We can all put on a great event, but if nobody's there, what's the use in doing it? Or if we're not making money from the event, and I mean 5 and 6 figures from the event, why are we even doing it? So let me say hi to whoever's on really fast before I go into these tips. As I was saying before, for those of you that are just coming on, I'm here in my office just finalizing everything for my No More Chains film that we're going to start shooting tomorrow. I'm so super excited. Like, this has just been a dream of mine forever. I've always wanted to just shoot a film of women sharing their true life stories. And what you'll see when you do watch the movie is how we're all connected, how we all just kind of divinely got connected to put this film together. You'll meet my team. Oh, you'll meet some of my family. So thank you, Aquape Love. I'm like in tears and I'm nervous, and it's so many emotions. It's not fear. It's just excitement. Nervous, not knowing what's gonna transpire, but knowing that something amazing is about to happen from this movement. And I am seriously calling it a movement because I truly believe that everybody is gonna get behind this movement because it's so needed. It's something that we all need. So you guys just send me your well wishes, send me lots of love, send me light, pray for me, pray for my team, pray for all the people who are going to be a part of this project. We're going to be shooting over the next 2 months. And I'm super, 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 super thrilled. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Say hello. Let me know you're here. I appreciate you guys coming on this Friday night. Friday nights are not like they used to be, right? Once you become an entrepreneur and you become over about 30, 32, 33, your life changes, right? Your Friday nights are so different. Even though I just took my son out, we went out and ate, but I was like, come on, baby, we gotta go. We gotta go. Mommy gotta get ready for tomorrow, and I'm taking him with me so he can be a part of this movement because this is about to change not just my life, but his life as well. So I'm including him. Hey, Clinton. Hey, Siobhan. Thank you, Clinton. I will certainly try. I will certainly try. Hey, Rob. I truly believe that I know my purpose. I know what my mission here on earth is to do, and that's to inspire people. And I knew that a long time ago, and I believe I've been doing that. But to take this to such a larger platform and to put it in front of people in movie theaters and and take this around the world is just amazing. It's just amazing. So thank you guys. Hey, Rob, I appreciate you guys' love. I appreciate the support. But why I'm here, in the midst of the film and the book anthology, hopefully you guys have gotten your book. Hopefully you guys have gotten your book and ordered your book from, if not me, one of the authors, because the book is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of it, but it's truly life-changing. It's a different type of book, a different type of anthology. But most of you guys are probably here to hear about, what I posted, the subject, the headline that I posted about being sold out, and why your events may not be filling, why you may not be getting the right people to your event, what you could possibly be doing wrong. Now, it's not everything, everybody has their ups, their downs, their gifts, something that they may not be as strong at. Live events for me, I think, happens to be my gift. I've been doing it since starting out in Sacramento, California, promoting comedy shows and clubs and after-hour events for my community. So I've always had a marketing, part of me that likes to bring people out, have a good time, inspire them, enrich their lives. So this is something I've always done. This isn't nothing that I'm just teaching on theory. This is something that I think I've become a master, and always, room for improvement, always more room to grow. That's why I continue to learn from other people as well. But I just want to give you guys some tips. And these are really, really general, and I'm going to go through them rather fast because I do need to leave here and get ready for tomorrow. But one reason, first of all, I have seven things that I wrote down as I'm talking to people who are coming to the event, and I ask them questions before. I have a system, and for one, when you invite people to come out to your event, you got to make sure they get there, right? So I have a system for that I'm going to teach at my Event Blueprint Bootcamp on Sunday, November 6th, but I've been asking the people who have registered some questions, and I've gathered some things that I've seen from the questionnaire and what I'm just seeing out in the marketplace, in live events, seminars, retreats, workshops, wherever you're trying to bring somebody out to teach them something, like a personal development event, some type of event where you're trying to enrich someone's life. Not a wedding, not, a birthday party, but more so like a seminar, workshop, retreat, conference, okay? It's a lot of that going on, and a lot of people are jumping into it without knowing what they're doing. I know that for a fact because I see it. You should never have an event and you're the host, and somebody gets on your stage and makes more money than you. How do I know that's going on? Because I've gotten on many stages and made way more money than the person who hosted the event. And I don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be you. But it's because we don't know what we're doing. A lot of times we say we feel something in our heart, that we want to do. And so we want to bring people together and enrich them and empower them and share our gift. But we're losing money. Nobody's showing up. It's not the right people showing up. We don't know how to sell. We don't know how to make an irresistible offer. We don't know how to give them an amazing experience. And this is what I teach people. It's something that you have to learn. There's so many behind the scenes stuff that people have no idea about booking celebrities, how you book celebrities and not pay them. There's a system in that. How to get speakers to pay you to come on your stage, right? Right? When you're hosting an event, you have to spend as less money as possible, because sometimes you got to pay for rooms, you got to pay for space, you got to pay for, of course, the venue. So many things. But I have a system for that to keep those costs down. I think with me, the power of negotiation is crucial. But there's certain keywords and buzzwords that you can say to these event venues that they will give you stuff for free. And it's not, oh, I'm going to bring more people out to your business. No one wants to hear that. We don't want to hear that. How many times have we heard that as entrepreneurs? Oh, come speak at my event. This will give you more exposure. Right? So you never want to say that to someone else, right? So that's not it, but there are some things that you can definitely say. So let me get to these because I'm rambling, right? I'm rambling. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you. First of all is sometimes people, and these are just some things, okay? It's not everything, but it could be some things. Sometimes people are not coming to your events, to your seminars, to your workshops, to your conferences because you don't have no passion. You're not showing your own excitement, right? That seems pretty simple, right? But what happens is we get excited at first and then nobody buys tickets And then we just want. Want. We'll put a flyer up. We'll post something on social media, and we'll think just everybody's just going to come out, just because we posted a flyer on social media. It does not work that way. And I know a lot of people who have done conferences and events and have seen that, like, okay, yeah, right? So you have to show excitement. The more excited you are about what you're doing and about what your purpose is for the event, the more excited your tribe and your community and other people will be. You have to bring people on a journey with you, okay? You have to bring them on a journey. They have to see the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the inside, the outside, the things you may not want to share. You got to get people on board with you and your mission. So if you're excited at first and then people don't hear from you or see you or don't hear anything else about it, sorry, won't. That's how your event will be. Okay, so you have to have that enthusiasm about what you're doing, and you should be excited. Everything I do, I think is the best thing popping. I think it's the best thing popping because I know that it's going to enrich lives. I know that it's going to change lives. I know what I bring to the table. I know I overserve and over deliver. So I'm excited about it. And sometimes people are not coming to your event because there's no excitement. So they don't believe in you. They don't believe you. They don't believe you. So that's one thing. The next thing is that you could possibly be launching too many things at one time. Right? That's something us as passionate, multi-passionate entrepreneurs who have several different businesses or several different products we may be launching at one time, or several different events, or, and it just looks too busy. We look too busy, so no one takes what we're really trying to put out there seriously. Because we're promoting too many things at one time. You're launching this, you're launching that, you're launching this, you're launching that, and no one can really keep up. Okay, no one can really keep up. So that's one thing. Whenever you're launching something, depending on your brand, really depends on your brand, how big your brand is, your tribe, how big your tribe is, your experience, and what you're trying to do. You have to keep what you're launching to a minimum. You only should be doing one campaign launch at one time, preferably, or two, no more than two. No more than two. It should really be one. If you're doing a big conference, that should be your main thing. If you're doing a seminar that's really geared and has a niche, it should be your main thing. Okay, so keep that in mind. It has to be your main focus because you want your ideal client to know that that's your main focus, so it stays at their top of mind and also is their main focus. So that's another thing that could be a reason why people are not showing up and you're not selling out your events. The next one is you're sharing everybody else's content except your own. I go on your social media or your email list, and you're emailing stuff about everybody else's stuff, or you're sharing everybody else's content. You're sharing videos, you're sharing funny videos, you're sharing political stuff, you're sharing stuff about your family, you're sharing things that are irrelevant to your seminar, your workshop, your event. So again, I don't take you seriously. I'm like, really? When I go to your page, I should know immediately, right off the bat, what you're promoting, what you're marketing, what you're launching. Right off the bat, I shouldn't have to dig and find. You got all these other things going on. You can't assume that people know. So I have a rule that I teach my clients. Your social media pages all across the board, it's a 90-10 rule that I have. 90% of your content should be about your business. I don't care how personal you think your page is. I don't think how much family members you have. Social media is an amazing outlet to make money. People are making millions of dollars on here. I know personally myself, I've made a lot of money, well over 6 figures from social media. Right? So when you go to my page, it's very clear that I'm here for business. If you don't like it, bye. Unhide, whatever you unfollow, hide, whatever you got to do. I'm here for social media for business. I'm here to help people. I'm not here to talk politics and and all that other crazy stuff that goes on. Right? Now 10% of that I am. 10% of that I will share something, of that's not business, just because, you want to break stuff up a little bit. But even when you're sharing your business content, it's not always about you're selling somebody something. There's a system in that as well. But the system that I, of course, that I teach, right? That I teach a strategy in that as well. So you're not always looking like somebody, oh God, what is she selling me now, right? But it should be very clear when I come to your page, your social media, what you do, right? What you do. So that's one reason, another reason why people may not be coming to your events. Thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. I hope this helps somebody. You know what I'm saying? I hope it helps somebody, okay? Let's see. Okay, here's another one. You booked a celebrity, or you booked some speakers that have like really strong following, right? Let's say you book somebody who is on the speaker scene, and that person may be very well known. I mean, there's so many that I can think of that I've seen on flyers, and they're great speakers, and they're great. But what happens is you think that that person is going to bring people out to your event. Nope. I don't care who. I mean, it has to be somebody like, really good, like Oprah, or like it has to be somebody like really major, like a really major celebrity, like really major. But even then, you still have to market your event a certain way, okay? But I see that a lot. Oh, okay, I got all these speakers, and so their brand is going to bring people out to my event. Nope. And I'm sure some people have learned that the hard way. It doesn't. Don't ever think that it does. I never book anybody to, any of my celebrities are higher up, celebrities who are on the speaking scene that are, are kind of been out there. I never think that they're going to bring people. I don't depend on them, their brand, their name to bring people out to my event, right? There's other reasons why I book certain people to come to my event, and that's something that I'm going to teach at my workshop, and I teach my clients, right? So don't think that. This not the case, okay? It's not the case. What else? Remember that people are buying from you. At the end of the day, they're buying from you. Do they know, like, and trust you? That's what it's all about. It's not about that celebrity. It's not about those speakers or, your special guests and, all the rest of the stuff. Okay, so remember that. The next one is you haven't delivered your event promise. And basically what that is what your event promises to do. You haven't clearly defined it. I see that all the time. I see these conferences. Now, let's be real. Shout out to everybody doing conferences and workshops. I think we need them. I love a conference. You guys know I live for going to conferences, good conferences. When I see the value clearly, when I clearly know the value and what the promise is that I'm going to receive from that event, I love it. But sometimes it can start looking like a lot of things kind of look the same. If you kind of look around at what's going on, either whether it's religious events, whether it's women's conferences, men's conferences, couples conferences, social media workshops, whatever the case may be, they can start to kind of look the same. Because what's happening is even the network marketing events, they kind of look the same, right? But what's happening is more power to those events. We need them. I love them. We need them because we got to bring people out, because bringing somebody out to an event is the best way for them to really get to know, like, and trust you, and a really good way for you to connect with them, and really a good way for you to work with them more deeply. Okay, so I think it's the best way to make money in your business, quite honestly, But what happens is everything kind of starts looking the same and things kind of get watered down. And so again, going back to people don't take you seriously, right? So have you shown the value of me coming to your event, not just because you got somebody awesome coming, as your celebrity speaker or whatever, or these amazing speakers, or even you're an amazing speaker, you could be the best speaker in the world. But what am I going to get from this event? What is your promise to me? Is it clear? Not just because you said it, but is it clear? How are you positioning that and marketing that to me so that I attend, okay? And again, there's strategy. You have to plan this stuff out. You can't just say, I'm going to do an event, get a flyer, and just start putting it out there, right? That's the number one reason people fail, because there's no plan, there's no strategy, nothing at all, okay? So what is your event promise? What is it that I'm going to receive specifically, without a shadow of a doubt, when I take time away from my family, when I take time away from my business, when I take time away from me doing, relaxing, chilling, or sitting up here on Facebook talking to you guys, what am I going to get? Okay? That's another reason why people are not coming to your events and you're not selling tickets and you're not making money. And then the next one is sometimes it's just very, very simple. Your brand is not ready for it yet. It's just very simple. You haven't yet built a tribe, right? You haven't yet built a tribe. Now, I'm not saying don't do an event. I'm just saying maybe it has to be a smaller type of event where even if it's just 5 or 7 people there. Yeah, I've done some 5 and 7 events and made $18,000, from that event. So the numbers don't matter. I don't care. I'd rather have 10 ideal clients than 1,000 people who are just there because they're there to see Tony Gaskins, right? I learned that lesson, right? I learned that lesson, right? So you gotta really, really know, this marketing, about getting the right people to your event. So that's just something we just have to be honest with and take the time to build a community. I don't think an event is the way to build a community. I think you have to build the community first, right? And then you host the event. You get what I'm saying? Because it takes people a little bit of time for them to, for you to kind of start rubbing off on them and them to get to know you. So that's just my advice. This is just what I've seen. And again, it's not every single thing for everybody, but sometimes some of these things are maybe the reasons why, you may not be, selling out or making money at your event. So I just wanted to share that because, as you guys know, I'm hosting my first live workshop. I've done this as a telesummit like 2 or 3 years ago. It's my Event Blueprint Boot Camp, and it's a 5-hour intense implementation. Like when you come, we're going to be writing, planning, strategizing for your next event so that you make money, you get the right people there, and now you're not doing all of these things and you're learning some of my behind the scenes stuff on how to actually make 5 and 6 figures from your events. I don't care how big it is. 5 people, 5,000 people, right? Of course, the more, the better, but that doesn't mean you can't make good money when it's just a little bit of people. So sometimes you just have to, sit back and really say, okay, what am I doing and why am I doing this? Okay. So the link is there. We sold out because I have a strategy on marketing, on campaigning. I have a strategy that works for either event, that works for a product, or if you're launching your new business or you're launching your book, and I teach this. So usually my events sell out rather quickly, but for this one, I'm opening up more space. So if you want to come, it's in next Sunday, November 6th. I guarantee you your next event, you will make some money. You will give your audience an amazing experience if you implement everything that you learn from me and my team. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. Somebody had some questions. Definitely helping, great content. You're welcome, Keisha. Kiana, what is your event promise? Yes. So she's repeating what I'm saying. Absolutely. What is your event promise? What are they going to get from you? Hey, Dion Jones. Yes, I'm live. Yes. You guys have any questions about events and marketing? And that's what it is. It's marketing. I don't care who's on your flyer. I don't care who you booked to come. If you're not properly positioning that event, that seminar, that retreat, whatever it is, I've seen it. I know what's going on. I know a lot of the behind the scenes stuff because I've been doing this for over 10 years. So I know, I can tell just from looking at I don't even have to go to an event sometimes. I can tell just by looking at the program that sometimes people post on their pages, I can tell that they're not making any money. So I just want to share that. November 6th. Yay, Kiana. Good. I can't wait to meet you. Good. Awesome. I'll see you there. We have opened up like 2 more seats. Well, we have 2 more seats left. I opened up 5 seats after we sold out. And we have 2 left. And it's going to be amazing, you guys. So I just want to share this with you guys. Like I said, I'm going to go. The link is in the up above. Click it. Get the information. See if you can come. It would truly, truly be worth it. For the price it costs to come to the event, yes, a couple $100, about $400. But if you can make 6 figures at your next event, why wouldn't you? I always say if you can give somebody $50 and they give you back $5,000, wouldn't you give them $50? right? See, we always think about what we don't have, and we think about right now. We don't too many of us don't think about the investment of planting a seed and what you'll get the harvest later. And that's the mentality we need as entrepreneurs. Scare money don't make money. You got to learn from people who are, doing what you want to do. You got to learn. You got to learn how to do stuff right. If you've done an event and it wasn't what you wanted to be, come learn, right? We're going to teach you sales strategy, content strategy, positioning, speaking to sale. You don't even have to, what we're going to teach you just is not even just for live events. You can take this universally everywhere, okay? But I'm not going to sit up here and sell this thing. It's already sold out. It's going to be an amazing event. I know that for a fact, but I do know that more people need to attend and get this information. I know Tara Jackson is coming. I saw you brought your ticket last night. I have beautiful eyebrows. Thank you. You guys follow Dion Jones. He's hilarious. He does these videos with these eyebrows. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't overdo my brows. I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life. This is my baby. Of course, he wants to come and be nosy. Thank you, Rob. Tara says we must invest in ourselves no matter what. I agree. Absolutely. Yes. I'm looking forward to being there. Yay. I'm so glad you guys are coming. It's going to be a highly enriching event. People who know me and who have come to anything I've ever done, I always overserve. I always over-deliver. And bye. Go back in there. Bye. This is when you have kids. They have no respect for your business. But no, I think he could tell I was wrapping up. So he is my business partner. He knows his mommy very well. Hey, Charlotte. All right, you guys. But any questions before I leave? I'll give you guys the opportunity to ask me any questions about live events. I'll take some questions if you're interested. That's the only way we learn. A closed mouth don't get fed. Closed mouth don't get fed, and I'm always willing to, so I don't know everything, and I would never think that I did or said that I would, but I do know I can maybe help you in some kind of way. So if you have a question, please feel free to ask me, and I'll be more than happy to. I know Charlotte is coming to Pack, Promote, and Profit on November 6th in Tyson's Corner. I always get excited about events. This one I'm really, really excited about because I know that it's so needed. I know that something like this, no one's really teaching this kind of strategy. No one's really teaching it, and I'm going to give it all. And me and Chantel, my partner, she's the sales master. She's helped me close 5- and 6-figure events, so I always say learn from folks, who are doing it, not from theory, not from people giving you advice based on theory, Closed mouth don't get fed. Yeah, they don't. That's the truest. That's one of the realest things I've ever heard. Any questions, you guys, about live events? Anything, right? Anything that I've covered. Hopefully it helped, somebody. I always come on here when I do Facebook. I really want to help people. When should you market your event? Audrina, that really depends on the type of event. If it's a conference and it's a multi-day conference, you want to give yourself about 6 months. If it's a one-day workshop, you want to give yourself about 60 days, 90 days. But then there's a system in that too. Okay, there's a system in how you do that. 2-day it just really depends on what type of event. Are people going to need to fly in? Like for my event, people need to fly in. So I gave myself 3 months to promote it because, people got to plan. They got to get tickets. They got to, save their coins up for the hotel room and so on and so forth. So it just depends. If it's something you're doing locally and it's, for your local community, 45 days is fine. 45 days is fine, but there's a system in that, right? But that gives you some kind of gauge. That was a really good question. Do you plan on doing another training? Rob, good question. My trainings are very sporadic. Like I did release that boot camp, which was amazing, and that was just out of the blue. Sometimes I just feel this desire to do something. I don't know. Me and Chantel were talking about, she's the one that's doing this event with me. We were talking about how needed, because she does a lot of back of the room sales for events, and she was just talking about how, her experience and how we could really help people. So we may do some more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Just stay. If you're on my list, keep watching. I'll let you know. But for right now, I don't know. I don't know. What about recruiting events? Not necessarily upfront paid events. Recruiting event. Oh, Tara. Oh, I'm going to talk to you about that, honey. I'm going to talk to you about that. Where they don't pay up front, where they kind of come for free, and then you're recruiting them into something. I'm going to share all that information with you on November 6th, Tara. Yeah, she's talking about what if you're trying to recruit people into some type of program that you're offering. So it's a free event. And people don't even want to come to those, right? Why? Because they feel like they're going to go and you're just going to try to sell them something, right? So I'm going to tell you how, I'm going to show you and tell you and give you strategy, Tara, on how you can get people and pack those type of events out, okay? And then you can recruit them when they come. I'll share that with you. I'm marketing before I built my community. How do I make it a success? Kiana, I really think you should build your community first. So maybe do a telesummit. And telesummit is the system that I teach is the same thing. I would say do a telesummit, do a teleconference. Before you invest money into, doing a seminar, workshop, or retreat, no one's going to come if you don't have a tribe, if you don't have a community who's kind of interested in your products or services. So I would build my tribe just a little bit more, just a little bit more, or do a very small workshop, something very, very intimate, something very, very small, okay? And you may even want to make it a free event. You get what I'm saying? So that would help. But you got to be careful about these free events, because then you get these free folks that just want some free stuff. So it depends on the type of event, okay? Yes, good questions. Anybody have any other questions about live events or workshops? Let me know. These are good questions. If not, I'm going to go. I appreciate you guys coming on board and saying hello. Hey, Tim Jackson. You're welcome, Andrina Phillips. Any other questions, you guys, about live events? And again, the thing about a live event is everybody's event is different. No two events are ever the same. No two events are ever the same. So everything really depends on your goal, who you're trying to help, who you're trying to serve, what your mission is, what your vision is. So everything, that's why I keep these types of seminars and workshops very, very intimate, because if it's a whole bunch of people, I can't help everybody, because everything is just really general. But when it's small, under 20 people, I can really help Tara with the strat. I can really help her and give her some strategy right there at that event. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a smaller people there. But when it's a whole bunch of people, it's really hard for me to help everybody. And my goal as a business coach is I'm passionate about really helping people, because I want to see more Black people as entrepreneurs, millionaires, doing it, helping each other, pulling each other up. That's what I want to see, and I stand strong in that. I want to see more Black entrepreneurial families doing it, making money, killing it, helping each other. You know what I'm saying? Helping our communities. We can't help our communities if we broke. You get what I'm saying? So this is my passion. So I want to help people. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go. Of course, my son is like, "Mommy, you ready? You ready? Yeah, you ready? Yeah." So I'm gonna go get ready for my film tomorrow. Stop photobombing me. Go away. Get ready for filming tomorrow for my No More Chains documentary. I hope you guys will come out and support it. Again, if you're interested in coming to Pack, Promote, and Profit, my live event boot camp, where I'm going to teach you how to make 5 and 6 figures from your event, give your audience an amazing experience, how to convert them, how to sell from the stage, how to get the right people there, how to not lose money, how to negotiate, how to get sponsors, all deliver on your everything that you need to know. Not how to make gift bags and swag bags. We don't do that, right? That is not. This is not that type of event. But if you're interested, go to packpromoteandprofit.biz, get the information, and I'll see you there. All right. See you later. Thanks, guys. See ya.